Howdy, 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 Roo. How are you? How to do? How you do? What you do when you do? I found a bunch of drumless tracks on YouTube, so I'm gonna be banging out some frustration. Probably gonna suck, but I'm just trying to get better. At drumming and all that stuff. I'm not a great drummer. I'm not even a really good drummer. I don't even consider myself really a drummer. I'm more of a percussionist that has enough coordination to play a drum set. That's the way I look at my playing. It's good enough that I can catch if I have a quantization, like if I quantize the MIDI. That's why I use the MIDI kit. One, it's quiet. Two, I have pretty much every drum set sampled from like 1952 on. Pretty much. I can get pretty much any sound from then. Vintagey, 70s, 60s, recorded with that shit, like the actual mics, mixing board in the studio. Like Nick Mason's kit, that was let's see if I can pull that up. I might have a 5-tone Nick Mason. That's just basically there's a Neil Peart. Yeah, there's a Nick Mason. I don't know if I've adjusted this one to be as good as it could be. I'll try and pull some grooves before I play some tracks, and that way you can check out the fuck, is it loading? It's loading slow, but shit. Yeah. One of them days. I could probably load the preset so it sounds exactly like Nick Mason's kit from Dark Side of the Moon, because it was recorded by Alan Parson. They went back, used the same drum kit. Nick Mason played it. They did it at the studio where they recorded Dark Side of the Moon using the equipment and the settings. I mean, it sounds, if you want to get that exact sound, that's it. This will do it. Neil Peart has a kit in here. Just on and on, man. It's a really incredible thing that they got here, because you can tweak it how you want it to be, and that's the best part about it, is because you don't just get a kick drum. You don't just get a kick drum that's designed to cut the mix for metal. If it is a design, Mapex, whatever, they're a metal style kit, but they just record it the way it sounds, and that way you can tweak it. They have the mic inside, the mic outside, the extras like sub mics, overhead, room, and ambient mics, as well as some other room mics to capture the noises in the room, just the room sound, so it sounds like the real drum set. Like if you're basically playing a pre-played kit, if that makes sense. All the articulations have already been played. You're just using that as a DJ to grab what samples. It was done in a professional studio. Professional people recorded. Professional people drumming, tuning the drums, all that shit. So it's just like a regular studio session. Only you make all the calls. That can be daunting, but they have presets. If you don't want to do all that stuff, you don't want to like set the room volumes, you don't want to make sure the kick is exactly for this song. But I own all the expansions, unless they come out with a new one that I don't know of, and I probably won't buy anything from In Music. Their software just sucks. It's just terrible. It's just garbage. They ruined BFD so badly, man. I fucking hate it for that. I hate them so bad for that. This was my favorite program, and my favorite part of the whole mixing process was just getting there and really fine-tuning the drums, and now it's all fucked. And the thing is, they didn't have to touch nothing. But Role didn't have to touch anything either. Matter of fact, they haven't. They've been so busy trying to get it working that they haven't had a chance to go ahead and record any more packs for it. And Music has owned it for like 4 or 5 years now. And they just got it where they're ready to release it, and they completely fuck anybody that's been there before. Like, fuck you. We changed your entire serial numbers. We changed everything. Fuck you. We're in Music. We don't care if you were here first. We don't care if you were here for fucking 12, 15 years. We don't fucking care. We're in Music. You're gonna love the way we fucking give it to you. Or you just go fuck off. Well, I know that was your program before, but fuck you is their entire attitude. So they're just fucking garbage, so. Cool thing is you go out here. So you just bring down the overhead mics. Let's bring those other room mics in. It's another snare. There's 4 snares. Ludwig, Black Beauty, Brass over Maple, and this is a DW. You can tune the drums up. This is normal tune. That's negative 132. That's normal tuning. I just don't like it. It's too. You know, to me, I think it should be about that 132. I've always bring them down about like this far. It just sounds heavier to me. All right, so I'm going to save that file, save preset. I've done mixing. Yes, we're going to write that. I'm going to go back to Steve Ferrone. Oh, yeah. Steve Ferrone? For Only the Lonely is what I named the preset. Ferrone. Yeah, Steve Ferrone. Fortune for Only the Lonely. Yeah, Steve Ferrone. I'm just going to effects and turn that attack up a little bit. Okay, that was good. Yeah, I don't know. These are drumless tracks, and so this one is 11 minutes. No, I'm not playing that whole fucking thing. Fuck that. They got anything shorter? 84-piece jazzy hip hop. See what it's like. I can always cut out. I don't have to play the whole thing. Funk rock, 95 BPM. Extended drumlet now. Midwest emo. I'll check it out. Funky and groovy. Why not? James Brown funk. I ain't ready for that. I'm hit him on the one. No, I can't do that just yet. Can't call it out. Let's see what we got. the same shit over and over, man. Just can't do it. Not gonna do it. So, what's the what? How's the who? And where's the when? I don't know. Maybe someday. Some other day. I'm mad at myself anyway, so. Yeah. I just like playing music's the only thing that keeps me from falling the fuck apart, you know? Because that's like the only thing that's been consistent in my life the whole time. Like from 14 on. It's just always there, you know? It's a really incredible gift that you're given, you know, by the ability to make and or even listen to music. It's incredible. But for some reason, everybody wants to be on the stage, you know? No one really wants to be, I mean, they want to be in the crowd, but not as much as they want to be the person on stage. But, and depending on what kind of person you are, if you're a person like me, it's like, you're on the stage for a bit, and then you get off and you're ready to see other people get on the stage and cut it up and tear it up. I just think it'd be a lot better if we just kind of figured out what the fuck we're doing before we just start doing shit. Because we're doing everything on the old way. You know, selling records, CDs, promoting on the radio, all that shit. But the distribution, everything's changed. Studios have changed. It used to be you'd take like, you know, months to work on one band. They come into the studio and they just kind of fucking live there while they work and write. And there's like a kind of a wannabe or not, it's a kind of a concept album. You found a producer you want to work with that gives a sound that you like. And you're going for like an atmosphere for this fucking album usually, you know? Then you capture that, and then you might want to move on to another thing. If the producer's just an all-around producer, it's good, but they're good like punk producer, and you got a good metal, you know, and you just want to work with different people. Different people bring out different shit, you know? Every guitar I play brings out something else inside of me that, you know, just the shape of it, the look of it. It was like, you're like, it looks bluesier, and I'll just approach things bluesier. If it looks more metal, I'm going to approach things more metal style. It just kind of like gets you in that mode. In the end, it's just 6 fucking strings. 2 to 3 pickups, sometimes more. Frets, wood, and electronics. So what's the difference? A little bit of tonal character, the look of them. The difference between the humbucker, a P90, and a single coil. Not huge, but what it can evoke in the performer. Totally different from what, you know, right now it's just possibility. What could be? What could you do? What could you do? What could you do? What could you do? And I've seen a lot of people like on no offense or anything like that, on YouTube and shit, they'll get like some of the best gear and they pretty much only play covers. And it's just like, do what you do, spend your money how you want to spend it. But to me, I'd rather spend like on like an Epiphone or a good quality, and then like a amp sim like Audio Assaults, because that's free. Amplitude 5 is free with a bunch of gear. Audio Assault is free with a bunch of gear. There's several, almost all the people have a free version of their amps, so you don't have to buy an amp at all. You can spend your money like $200-300 on a good interface, and there you go. If you really want that tube sound, you can get a tube preamp of some sort, like the Behringer Mic 100. The PreSonus makes a tube preamp. It's kind of hard to find those, but I mean, if you find one, they're pretty good. The cool thing about the Behringer is you can open it up and swap out the tube, the 12AX, or yeah, whatever the fuck it is. It's one of those. I've put in a Soldano in there before. I haven't tried a Mesa. I tried the Behringer one. It was just regular. The Soldano, so fucking clean. Oh my god. It was so fucking clean. It was just ridiculous, man. I don't know. I must have installed it wrong or something because it burned out pretty quickly. I leave mine on non-stop. It's always on. I don't shut them off. I could use this right here, but it doesn't have an on-off switch in the back, so I'd have to put this like at the where it hooks in the wall, and this comes out, and then I'd remember to do that. It'd be better for like a light or something like that, you know. So I haven't installed it yet, but I might be getting my mixing board back soon. If it's just the power adapter, like Wednesday, I'll have my board back, and fuck, I would, just be, you know, like I used to just punch in, punch out. That's gonna be the shit. Oh fuck, I missed that. Plus, I could have one microphone, and it could be, you know, or I could have both microphones. You know, I was able to do it where I could have like my acoustic, and then I could have the vocals with the effects on it. And it wasn't using effects on there, and I had the noise gate. It was just fucking dope, man. And then that power surge, I was afraid it killed the board, but it wouldn't turn on. And I checked the little brick that goes with the power adapter. It's got the part that comes out of that brick and goes into the thing, and it's got a cable that hooks and goes in the wall, and there's a green light. And if that green light's not coming on, then the adapter is not working. And so I was like, oh no, my board's gone because of the fucking power surge, fucking assholes. I always hate the fucking company out here too. Those dudes are jerks. They're really fucking jerks. It's the highest electric bill I've ever had in my life. Just absolute highest. And I've called it to check on that shit because something's wrong. Something's like, you know, it's almost like the neighbors are using, I mean, like someone wired it weird. If I'm not using anything, it's still fucking cranking, you know? And I try to get them to, you know, understand and listen, but they won't fucking listen to anything. And I called back one time and I was like, this is really ridiculous because, like, what? And the lady's like, well, you know, if you really didn't like consumer energy, you could get away, you could go away. I'm like, what am I going to do? Make my own nuclear fission, you know, reactor in the backyard? She's like, well, if you don't like it really that bad, you can. I'm like, you're saying I should fucking move? That's who Consumers was. They got bought out. I'm guessing the numbers are too fucked for them to get it correct because their numbers that they use are just based on the weather outside. It doesn't matter what you actually fucking use. They're gonna be, oh, it got cold outside, you're using more electricity. I purposely avoided it for like the first month and a half to see what kind of bill I'd have. It didn't matter. They just raised it up anyways. I'm like, oh, you're using way more energy than your neighbors. I'm like, it's only been fan and one heater that's kind of off and on in that living room. Very small heater, that little, it's an efficiency heater. And I didn't even have it on hot because I was using my blanket and sit out there in the cold. But I just wanted the room to be kind of ambiently warm and the circulation. Didn't stop the bill from creeping up to nearly $300. They asked me to do, they did a survey, and I was like, what difference? I mean, they're kind of like one of these like affordability things, like, what do you think about this or this? And like, what does it make? What difference does it make? You just make the numbers up. Oh, I take those surveys all the time. I'm just honest. What difference does it make? You make the numbers up. It's all bullshit. You just go by the ambient temperature outside. Judging on this scale, can you tell with the blah, blah, blah? I'm like, no, because it doesn't show up on my fucking account. It doesn't show up on my bill. I can look at this all day long and understand this, but if it doesn't translate into a lower cost for me, lower cost, and then you notice that they have like the peak times to use the electricity. Other times you're not available to use it. So why give me a discount during those times? Well, in case you want to run your clothes while you're at work. Or turn the air conditioner on while at work. Wash your dishes, Just shift it over to this the better time. Just shift it over. It's on you now. It's not on us. If you gave a fuck, you just discount the fucking price, assholes. We're trying to make it more affordable for you. Then bring the fucking cost down. Walmart, is it necessary that the fucking children of Walmart, Sam Walton, make $300 million each a year? For what? They don't make... We live in a world, especially in America, where they've made, if you're in a business and you go public with your trading, it becomes illegal for you to not turn a profit. Illegal. If you don't turn a share... Whatever happened to investing and taking a goddamn risk? These guys are saying, I'm going to invest, and I better get my money back, and some. No risk. No loss. No, if you don't turn a profit, oh, I know you built this company up and you may have had an off year because we fucked the economy, but you don't turn that profit. Bitch better have my money. That's straight up America, man. Bitch better have my money. All Americans proud to be American. You should shut the fuck up because America doesn't play by its own fucking rules. Congress is in charge of fucking the money, weights and measures, pass off the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is illegal. Therefore, the IRS is legal. Therefore, our monetary system is illegal. Therefore, we don't owe those trillions and trillions because they're an illegal bank. The only reason they're still legal is because we keep playing the game. It's monopoly money, and they're about to shift it from cash to credit. All the people that thought cryptocurrency was a way to go, you were test driving their new cash currency. You honestly think they'd make a currency that they could not track, and they're like, oh, that's the selling point. Get over on the government. Now they can see what you're doing with it. That blockchain, they can see where all the fucking money goes. Who got to it before you? Think about how easy it'll be to trace. This specific dollar. Instead of being like, okay, I went to Walmart and the zero code, they have all that shit in the digital. When that was minted, how many times it's been traded, where it's been traded, who had their hands on it, and for what. It's like getting a VPN and thinking you're going to be safe. You are. Except for the people who make the VPN. Anti-virus. You don't ever think that if it weren't for them making viruses, you wouldn't need a fucking antivirus? So they keep coming up with new ones, so that you have to have and each one make their own. So you need, There's all that perceived threat. You'll be willing to pay for a perceived threat that's not even real. You're willing to pay for protection from a threat that has not happened to you. It's like they tell you downtown is live fire right now. And the next commercial is for flak jackets. And so you buy one and you're wearing one around everywhere. Because you've heard everywhere's bad. There's no real threat. And you look ridiculous. No one's trying to shoot you. No one even cares. Except from what the fuck is this guy wearing a flak jacket for? Alright, guy. You realize this is Walmart and you got your concealed... Okay. Just in case you have to murder someone. You never know when you have to murder someone. Basically what you're saying is that when it's time to go, you're going to tell God, fuck off. Not today. Quick draw. Nice try, God. You were going to get 3, you only got 2. Good guy with the gun. Right, because you couldn't just run. Hit him. Yeah. Like Batman. The will to act is everything. If nothing else, I've got a gun and all of a sudden this guy is just barreling down on me. He doesn't give a fuck that I got a gun. It's going to take you by surprise. Fuck, you know what I mean? And even if they shoot you, you got fucking momentum. If you can get close enough, they'll carry you right through and they won't, I mean, you want to be a hero. Sometimes a hero dies. But how will I collect the reward, though, if I'm dead? I mean, money is not it, but I mean, when everybody has like a parade for me, I'm going to ride my casket. That's not going to be fun. I won't even know I'm there. I won't even know how it turned out. Was I the hero? Did I save the day? Or was it just another victim? Oh, well, I'm dead and gone now. If you've never been dead, how do you know it's a worse state than being alive? No bills, no one bothering you, no one calling the phone, no boss, no time to be up, no time to go to bed, no wants, no needs. Dead. Sounds like a deal, you know? Depending on how you live your life, you know? Some people think they're going to hell and they find out they're going to I'm just going to die? Yeah. You are good, man. Thank you, dude. So there's no hell? No. I mean, there's a hell, but you're not going. If you read the book, you'd know that. You're just going to the lake of fire. But, yeah, I want to put some more drums down so I can cool off a little bit. Verse, QL, C, GS, verse, click chorus. This is a breakdown. Verse, QL, what the fuck is QL? I guess I'll figure out. So this is what now? Who cares? Drumless backing track. Alt rock. Okay. It's got a picture looking like Red Hot Chili Peppers in the bottom corner. See if I got a Chad Smith kit or something. Let's narrow it down. I mean, you can just play along with those, because it's just like four, four, four. It's all built on fours. Um, but I don't know, since I don't know the song, I can't really dig into it like I like. So I'm gonna play one of mine and maybe two. Load a preset. Let's see. You know what else? That's the three tone. Absolutely, Gretsch. This one's more of a vintage sounding. I could probably adjust that snare, but I'm not gonna. I don't know if I could do a cover of them bones. I don't know if I could actually musician wise, be able to perform that. Then Bones Drumless. Then Bones no drums. Let's see if they go there. This one's just a fucked up one. Let's fucking give it a try. Drums are such a great way to get out frustration, and just do something constructive instead of destructive, while also just banging the fuck out of something. You beat the shit out of something and still no one gets hurt. Actually, kind of sounds better the harder you fucking beat the shit out of them. Often you get done, it's kind of like, I mean, I know what I'm pissed off about, but I just think I just destroyed it. I think I just leveled it. At least mentally. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. You're not. Fuck you. That's an American fuck you. Fuck you to America. Yeah, TC Tuggers. I found myself pulling on my shirt, you know, as I kept wearing out the TC Tuggers. Gonna make some big noise. I don't know what the big boys. Are you ready for this? I think you should leave, sir. Yeah, the first thing I ever started on was vocals, and then I went to guitar. I honestly have never really 100% liked my voice. I've done it because I didn't know how to play an instrument. I wanted to do the talent show. I'd never done anything like that. I knew I wanted to. Like I said, I had that dream about performing. I knew I had to start somewhere. I knew I had the ability to sing. Well, that's a different story. I don't know the actual rareness of these, Rogue HH, but this is the rarest guitar I've got. I can't ever find one. Like I was looking for them prior to 2010. I've been just fucking the shit out of the Ash Body one, you know, and this one. That's in case you can't tell. I was clearly fucking the shit. Any similarities? Headstock. Similarities? No, yeah, because I couldn't get this one. That's when I couldn't get this, when I had the money, I was like, well, fuck. These are probably made in China. Equinox Instruments one. So I was like, can I get this? Can I get this? Because I was going to buy them in stock, you know, like a bunch. Like these are, you know, like white, black, are the most popular. I'm like, so you can't customize like the head? Like, yeah. What if we did them all individual customized? Huh? Really? Yeah. Let there be Equinox musical instruments. Kind of fucks up to say it that way, so. I take it back, sir. No lightning bolts of the pooper, please. I say this is a really good guitar. It was musician's friend, house brand, and mahogany body, mahogany neck, 2 humbuckers, Strat width neck. I don't know about the scale. It plays fast as shit. 5-way toggle, tone and volume knob. Simple and yet complicated. You know what I mean? So you can get a ton of fucking tones out of it. You know, and not just the regular front, middle, you know, both or back. There's other ones in there also. And I want it to be tappable, so I can just change that to a single coil. And the front one's a single coil, and that one's a single coil also. I think it just sounded like a lot better, especially you could do single coil, both of those single coil, just the front one, just the front two. Really cool. That's pretty much that soon. This one right here, ST112, Equinox ST112. This one's called the Stress Polycaster. Humbucker single coil, mahogany body, maple neck. The deeper humbucker in the bridge is hot as fuck, and so like super strats tend to have a fairly thin sound to me. And this one has that fat kind of sound of the, not quite like a Les Paul fat, but a lot more body and oomph than the Strat with a humbucker in it. It plays like a fucking dude. Awesome. Yeah, I want to get this. I wouldn't mind selling this one and redesign this one so it's got more of a hook there and more of a kind of a hook there. So it comes not necessarily that bad, but at least so it comes. This one like how it comes up and round. So I'd like it to at least kind of like come up like that, and this one to kind of come in just a bit. So it's got like kind of in turn. So that way, it's just different. I like the fact that one's its own thing, this one's its own thing, that's its own thing, and I want this to be its own thing also, even though they're similar in several ways, but different in many ways. So this one's got a mahogany body, this one's got an ash body. Lily has an ash body. I've named all those after different characters in Keep Christerian, because Christerian's a wizard, and so the Ibanez has the Ibanez wizard neck, so that one's Christerian. And this is Hogan Washburn from Firefly. I didn't give the Fretless any name yet. It hasn't earned a name. No, like I said, when I went to I just got back to Shreveport from Ypsilanti, Ann Arbor area, and I got a job at Trejo's, and I went in to go get a guitar. I sold all my shit to move down. I've done that a couple times. I was, sold all my shit and just moved. Then pretty much get it all back, but so I'd sold all my shit, and I had to start from scratch. And then I had an 8-track tape recorder and a DR5 drum machine. Oh, I bought that same time, I think. Yeah, I bought the DR5 down there. Well, I went into this pawn shop, and I saw the DR5. I'm like, fuck yeah, that's mine. And then there was this red guitar. It's just this, I don't even like red. It's this flaming red guitar, and it's got a locking tremolo, and it's a Charvel. So I knew it was going to be pretty good. It has active pickups in it that were, apparently this was the guitar that all the fucking musicians in Shreveport owned. And I have a tendency to take shit, and like after, the instrument really is not, now these are, but like the back when it was like an Ibanez or whatever, and the low level at that, I'd pawn them, get them back, pawn them, get them back. Times would get tight and I'd pawn them. And I just didn't, when I first walked in the store, I saw Charvel, and I was like, okay, it's Charvel, and I don't like the red, but it does have a locking tremolo, and I plan on doing some crazy shit, and I'll be in the studio, so it doesn't matter what it really looks like. And I was like, what are we gonna name this one? I'm like, it doesn't look like it. It looks like my old drinking buddy, Steve. You know what I mean? That's what that's like, I was like fucking 18 or 19. I was like, yeah, there's like some fucking guy that I hang out with and just get drunk, and he just fucking tells me all this shit, and I tell him all my shit. Come on, Steve, we're going home. And then finally, when I came back to put the last payment, I was like, yeah, come on, Steve. Got it home. And I carved fucking anarchy and the symbol on it and something else on it so that I could, like, it would be useless it wouldn't make any money if I tried to pawn it. So I try and take it in, like, what the fuck is this, man? Anarchy. $5. $5. We gotta find someone who wants to buy one flaming red. Been carved up, man. What the fuck? Would you put your name on the back? No, that's not my name. I don't even know what I put there. I put something on it. Fucking knife. Just. I will not pawn this one. Not possible. Fuck. It sucks. It's so close, you know? It's cracked and it's done so much shit. And it's kind of basically realigned, but like those two pieces are just kind of fused together. It just won't fucking move. But it's creaking and cracking a bit, and eventually it's gonna fucking. Like the last week or so, it's just been pinching on a fucking nerve, going in my arms and kind of fucking tingling and shit. It fucking sucks, dude. But yeah, I did some cracking last couple days, and that's dying down a lot. It just fucking acts up from time to time. Just, I guess when the muscles get agitated, it clamps down. And if it's pinching a nerve, it pinches it even more. It just like shuts it off. Because usually it's kind of like I said, I have less sensation in my hands, according to the doctor, with the reflexes and stuff, you know. Just a little muted. And I guess when when it gets really sore, it's like really inflamed, and it just must like clamp it all the way off. Because all of a sudden it's like, yeah. Here, just, fuck, man. Come on, dude, pop. Stop this shit. Alright, so, yeah. Drummerson. So fucking cool. It's like brush kits, Chad Smith snare. But I got to give it to your mama. Oh fuck, I haven't even had the drum. Of course I haven't. Alright, that's cool. That's completely fine. Not upset by that at all. Yeah. Too cool for school, right? Didn't bother looking to see it. I was like, it's gotta be. Yeah. I don't even know how long it's been out. Now I gotta play something else. I don't have to. Progressive rock? I don't doubt it. Fucking in music, man. I finally get my drums actually fucking working and they decide to fuck everything off, huh? So let's go ahead and just load a different kit. That sucks. I was actually pretty in time on the first couple songs there. Oh well. Shit happens. The fuck was that? First I thought it was my stomach. I don't think it was. BFD Ludwig. I think this is a kind of a vintagey sounding one. Fucking music. I hate those fucking people, man. What the fuck? Fucking shitbags. I didn't ask them to come in and fucking touch my program. So I feel nothing about releasing BFD2 for free. Fuck them. Shouldn't have canceled it. I still use it. And it works on all those other fucking packs. And now I'm even more excited about releasing it to people. Just because it fucks them over. That's fucking great, man. My program was working not fine. It was working better than it's doing now. Like it was running great until Rolly took over. And they got it limping along. And then In Music came along and just bent it over and just went to town. No one's gonna notice. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, of course I wrapped it in sandpaper. Of course. Smooth that inside out, you know? That's not how you do it. No. Oh, no. Okay. We're in music, so we don't give a fuck. We're just buying up fucking intellectual properties. I can see exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to be a one-stop for everything. You know, your synths, your effects, your instruments, all that shit. Just, you know, virtual instruments, all that shit in one shitty fucking company because it just... Fuck, they fucked everything up. Completely fucked Revolver over. Fucked BFD over, BFD2, BFD3. I mean, they was the best program on the market. It still is if it would get it back to its original shape, but I don't know what the fuck their problem is, man. They're fucked up. In Music is just fucked up. They just don't give a fuck. They don't care. They have their vision of what they're going for, and you're just in the way of that. Or we'll drag you along. It doesn't work with you. Okay, well, then here's the new one, and here's all the old shit. Those don't work? Well, then fuck. We did enough for you. We gave you the program, and every fucking... What more do you want from us? The program to work? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. We gave you a compensation package. That should be enough. Seriously, I wrote him and said, hey, it's been like fucking 4 years, guys. And now it's completely fucking broken. And their immediate response was, "We're sorry about the problem." And they gave me BFD3 and every expansion they make. I'm like, you dumbass. One of the first things I said is I own all the things you just gave me, and they don't fucking work. So now I've got 2 copies of shit that don't work. Is that what you're telling me? One for a friend. Hey, would you like a shitty program that doesn't fucking work, that I don't back anymore? Would you like a burden? I left them alone for a while, man, because I was like, they seemed like they were working on some good shit, and then when they came with 3.5, I was like, okay, they finally, I've been waiting all this time for it to get fixed, and this is going to be fixed, and I pulled it up, and I'm like, oh, it looks great, and there was so fucking many bugs and shit. It was so fucking dumb and stupid. There's no way that should even pass beta. Jesus Christ, man. Not to mention BFD3 was, fuck, it's old, man. Give up on BFD3 completely. Just go with BFD4. Give me back my fucking program, BFD3 and BFD2. Get the fuck out of there. Make your 3.5. Make that fucking 4 and fuck off, would you? Fuck. Ignorant fucks. Why would you go with BFD3? It's so fucking old. And then you went and retooled the whole fucking thing anyways, you dumbasses. Fucking stupid. Same with fucking Revolver. They fuck up one, and when that doesn't work, they just abandon it. They don't give you like a, hey, remember the one that was before? Just here's the patch to get it back the way it was. We're gonna fucking, no. Oh, well, it wasn't working before. It was working. Oh, it was? Yeah. Well, here's the whole fucking package and all the fucking program. Ugh. This again? Jesus Christ, man. It's fucking annoying, man. It's fucking annoying. But, oh well. That's life. And you can't deny it. I'm thinking about, grab some food or something like that and hang out a little bit, watch some TV, chill out, because I'm sure there's a new batch of fucking horrible shit to learn about our fuck of a president here in the United States with a fucking brain dead turd. I actually saw someone through the fucking store today wearing a Trump hoodie. God damn, I wanted to get in that fucker's face. Be like, you're still wearing that dumbass shit, you fucking moron? I guess you like pedophiles. Are you a pedophile? You know, there wasn't, I mean, you guys accused Biden of pedophilia, but he didn't have a best friend who's one of the most prolific pedophilia fucks in the world, unless Donald Trump had even more horrid and evil trafficking. He was Trump International and his little modeling agency, where he walked in on little girls changing. Admitted to it. The most disheartening thing is watching these fucking people, these pretend fucks. I have a family member. You can be Republican, that's whatever, but being Trumpian and or looking to him for the win, you know? Because it shows that you don't give a fuck at all. You just gotta, you need that win so bad. So fucking bad, you gotta have that, fuck you, we won. And look what you won. And as I said earlier today, this has been 1 year. There's 3 more of these to go. Are you shitting me? Seeing his stupid face every fucking day, knowing what... You're not parallel best friends with a fucking pedophile, and you guys don't share some shit in common. There's a fucking check. He's sent it with a check where he sold a fucking person. It says sold to Donald Trump. That's how you know this is all bullshit. Because that's enough for the police to move in. We know the FBI has enough to fucking move in and do something. So why are they leaving it to us to put together? They're the fucking FBI, right? Oh, wait, no, Kash Patel's in charge of that. They're not. Unless that stands for fucked up beyond. Jesus Christ. Far beyond indecency. Just their fucking attitudes when they're in court. I mean, Jesus Christ. That relative of mine. This is the same type of thing. It's getting closer and closer to the fucking election, that first one through. And that part about the Access Hollywood. And I looked at him, I was like, you mean to tell me you'd be fine with Barack Obama saying I grab him by the pussy, and you just call that locker room talk? And I watched his mind flash through, fuck no. But I gotta have this win. Yeah. Do you guys remember when he had Dijon mustard on his burger? Oh, how about when he wore a tan suit? You remember Latte Gate? Latte Gate. The commander-in-chief, you guys got mad that he didn't salute his underlings. You get mad that the underling doesn't salute the president, asshole. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Republicans, when they fucking get a chance to fucking... It's always different. Your hypocrisy is always different. And then you always go, well, you did it first, but it's not true. You just made that shit up to make yourself feel better. Like the whole lie about Obama being born somewhere else. Get the fuck out of here. You're that fucking racist. You're looking for anything to delegitimize the first half-black president after 40 some odd fucking presidents of just white dude failure after white dude failure. No? How much the deficit when he fucking took office? It didn't get there. It was already fucked. Thanks to George Bush and you stupid fucking Republicans voting for him and this war on Iraq. How'd that go? Lost. Lost. Losers. What did you achieve after all that fucking time in there? Did you get him back for fucking September 11th? Are you fucking finally appeased? Is your bloodlust finally satisfied? Because nobody from Iraq was on this fucking planes. Just like no one from historically black universities shot Charlie Kirk. It was a white dude. Oh, hell no. We're going to kill some niggers after that. What the fuck is wrong with you? You hateful, evil fucks. Meanwhile, thinking there's anything good about you. If there's anything decent about what you do. You guys have meetings just to hate people. Your whole entire identity is, we don't like that race. It's your entire fucking identity. Here lies Cletus. Not a good husband. Not a good father. Not a good worker. But damn, that boy could hate. You know, it's just what the fucking society needs right now. Something so full of rage and hate that a black person drops off a fucking package on your fucking door and you think it's Antifa, fucking, you useless fuck. Yeah. In the end, it'll be as the days of Noah. People getting married and giving gifts and all the other shit that they do on a regular daily basis, and surely the end is not coming. And I was like, yeah, but that's not all in the days of Noah. In the days of Noah, God hated his creation because all day long they sought to do evil. All day long, he tried to justify the slaughter, the genocide of Native Americans. Your fucking flag, or whatever the fuck you think America stands for. The melting pot that will not melt. And if it does, we end up in goddamn court. America versus loving. Is a literal fucking case. The literal case that we had to fucking, because two humans loved each other and already had kids, and the state, the fucking government, this government of freedom, steps in and says no. And in the same fucking government, there's two homosexual people decide they want to be together. And the state comes in and says, no. Why? Why does some fuck, not in my house, not in my city, not in my fucking state, get to have a say-so about what I do with my fucking genitals? And, you know, what the fuck is wrong with you, Texas? The South in general is just a bunch of dumb fucks. The ones that fucking stand out, and they more likely fucking move the fuck away from that ignorant, backwoods, fucking dumb shit. The sheer lust for the blood that America, you know, they died for good. Fuck you. Nobody died shit for me. They were not thinking of me. I guarantee you they were not thinking of me. Because if they were, they would have packed their shit up and got the fuck out of there, because I don't believe in fucking war. So thank you, but no fucking thank you. You keep your sin to yourself. Fuckwheat. Fucking idiots. You know, America gave the... No, God gave me this vocal box. He gave me the blood. He gave me the mind. Fuck your Constitution and fuck your country. I was thinking like the Europeans come over here and just slaughtered all the Native Americans. I was like, they took the country. No, they took the whole continent. The whole fucking continent. Which wasn't enough, so we went and took Hawaii also. Oh, this is nice. We'll take it. California, this is nice. We'll take it. The West Coast, East Coast was fucking great, but West Coast living, that's where it's at. Yeah, wagons west, man. Come on, everybody. There's opportunity out here. Ah, fuck them. Kill them. They lost. They lost the war. Fuck them. Burn them. Bury them. Kill them. They're savages. They're fucking... They want their land back. We killed them, and they want their land back? Savages. We, as English people, would never fight for land that we had, lose it, and not want it back. We don't do that. We're civilized. Oh, by the way, we want fucking the Gulf of Mexico back. Anyone who calls it Gulf of America should be fucking clubbed in the head. Anyone who calls it Department of War. That is not just like, you know, they've changed the department. You know what I mean? Not like that, you know, the Department of War. I'm not going to get us into forever wars. I'm just going to strike Venezuela. I'm going to just attack the fucking U.S. citizens. No, don't worry about it. I'll just say that they're not here. They're not legally here. And then my people that fucking are that ignorant go, yeah, they're not. How do you know? Look, skin. Look at them. Skin and the hair and the clothes. And some people just don't fit in here, you know? They come here and they don't want to learn the fucking ways of America. They want to do their own shit. Their own religion. They want to come over here and rape. They want to spread drugs and alcohol and garbage. And some, I guess, don't stink as bad as the others. Too bad you fucks couldn't have fucking drowned at sea. Too bad they're like fucking Leviathan didn't come up and swallow you. And your lies. And your sicknesses. And your diseases. And your alcohol. And your fucking guns. What would this world be without your fucking guns? I wouldn't want to live in that world where I don't have to worry about getting shot. Who wants to live in that fucking world? The loudest bang you hear is a firework. Because the Chinese had fireworks, they just didn't think so. Like, hey, why don't we fucking kill people? They'll be packing up in here. Probably blow a leg off. Well, we could put a mine. Yeah? Because this is mine. This plot of land is mine. You know how I know? Click, boom, you don't have any fucking legs anymore. This land is mine. Matter of fact, this is a minefield. How we lose, we're just going to back out. That land's still mine, though. We'll stitch your kids back up then. We don't care, do we? No. Agent Orange. You think America's good? You think America... We invented the atomic bomb. We're going to fucking Vietnam and we couldn't fight them fair and square on their fucking terms in their land. They're kicking our ass. So we just fucking destroy all the trees. And now we can see you. Oh, wait. It's on your skin. It's on your children. It's causing deformations for a long time. Well, you shouldn't have fucked. They weren't fucking with America. Richard Nixon and his fucking ilk, like Donald Trump, were so sure that if communism took a hold there, it's going to spread everywhere. So it's vitally important that we win Vietnam, that we stop the Red Menace. We lost. Communism took over fucking Vietnam and did not spread. Sounds like a bunch of fucking Republican bullshit. Once again, and who's at the fucking root of it? Yeah, the same fucks. The Prescott Bush crowd. The Richard Nixon crowd. The Roger Stone crowd. Still lying. Still disobeying the law. Still pretending that their version of reality is real. As this motherfucker goes out dressed like a literal fucking Batman villain. If I saw him and that money guy together, I'd be like, fucking, some shit's going down. You know, the guy with the fucking book, but fucking Riddler's here, and I'm not sure if that's a joke or what the fuck, but that fucker's evil. Look at him. Just fucking look at him. Fucking look at Trump. Look at that fucked up hair. Before he started trimming his eyebrows. Look at the fucked up eyebrows. Look at that vagina neck. Look at that fucked up nose. Look at this fucked up haircut now. He went from this fucking stupid cloud of hair, bullshit, to some kind of fucking wet perm bullshit. Because he's a fucking dumb fuck. Jesus Christ. And anyone who voted for him even once is a dumb fuck. May you suffer the consequences thereof. You mean to tell me you honestly think Donald Trump would tell the truth? When is that fuck? I bet you if the truth was fucking positive towards him, he probably would fuck that up with a lie. I don't think he can help it, man. Whatever it was, if it was positive, he would try and fucking lie to make it like 40 times that. When the fucking truth is just fine. Some people say this is... Some people say. Jesus Christ. Some people say... I'm not gonna... I'll get in trouble for saying this. I shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna say it. And his fans like, yeah, that's like a fucking idiot going to a goddamn comedy club talking about, oh, cancel culture's a bitch. I can't say faggot no more. I can't say this no more. I can't even talk about trans people no more. You know, like you just did? Like you just did. Like you're gonna do when you come back, Dave. Yeah? Like you're gonna do again and again and again and again that you can't? It's like most rap. What would you guys rap about if your life weren't miserable? No, you wouldn't rap about positive shit. You'd be out doing positive things and happy things, doing those things. And just listening to music. What would be your motivation to make music if not for the whole money and the oppression? Because you got to figure if you are actual successful, eventually it's going to stop. And if your entire brand and market is this fucking protesting this thing that goes away, you have no reason to be anymore. The triad found that out. There's a corrupt emperor, whatever, and they were really good at stealing. And so people loved him because they were stealing from the emperor because he's a corrupt guy and they're fucking get whatever. They're smuggling and transferring and get all this shit. Well, eventually it goes away. And they still got the only skills is just stealing, and so they go from a fucking Robin Hood to robbing everyone in the neighborhood. Gotta keep making that fucking cash. Now I'm used to a certain lifestyle. I can't not live this lifestyle. I can't go back. I've tasted the good life. Drive a regular car. You know, I'm used to driving a Bentley, BMW, or so, you know, one of those. Yeah. A fancy Toyota. Oh God. Have times fallen that hard. I don't even get a driver. Do I get a maid? No. I have to clean this up myself. What kind of bullshit? Is this a prison or some kind of shit? What the fuck? But I am an adult. I get 2 scoops of ice cream. And I'm the president now, so I'm the most powerful man in the world. Everybody loves me, so they start renaming everything after me. And of course, everybody wants me to get absolved from all the stuff I did. So I'm just going to go ahead and write myself a pardon on that. Because it's just so great to be me being the president. You're very lucky. You're very, very lucky. I almost didn't run. But Putin had that information on me if I didn't. If that treaty between, if there was going to be any kind of talks, if Putin thought for a second that America might get in there and fight back with Ukraine, do you think when he found out that Zelensky is going to meet with Trump, he would have struck, trying to provoke, causing therefore a need? Or we've laid low and they'd be like, America, have given them all the chance, like, well, you're not really getting attacked right now. You guys are doing okay in fighting. I mean, if you need it, we'll commit to if you need our help. Right now, you don't need it. It seems like you're pushing him back. There haven't been any airstrikes in a while. He's a master manipulator, right? Right? So why would he attack when there's a possibility of one of the most powerful armies joining to help their ally? It's like in this hour of need, will you come with us? Bleeding out. In this hour of need, will you come with us? And then else the people might go, do it. Do it, or we're coming through your fucking window like we came through the goddamn Capitol. If nothing else, he wants to be liked. He wants to be adored and loved. So if he just rides what everybody says, whatever everybody's doing. When you guys were talking about fucking the possibility of Obama not being there, who came in? Who really drilled that hard? The birther. I mean, some of this all is to stop the fucking Epstein files from coming out. All of this. Just to protect Donald Trump. Imagine that's the only thing he ever ran for. Just to do what he's doing right now. If he really is having the swelling ankles and the fucked up hands and stuff, they're probably fucking barely keeping him alive, honestly. As I said, he'll probably be like a sacrificial fucking lamb. They'll just stack him with all the shit. So it's like, holy fuck, he's so fucking horrible. But it's actually a lot of shit that happened with, dump that on you, dump that on you, dump that on you. And then you die. You're like, oh fuck, we found more evidence. We found more. This is how fucking this is fucking how evil he is. Oh no, no one else did this. Just him. As I said, if you don't get all of them, you might as well not even do it. If you're not going to be serious and clean fucking house, you might as well not even do it. You need to get all the fucking Catholic priests. You need to do such a big sweep to the guys at home, you know what I mean, that are doing that shit. And the traffickers are like, they're not fucking around. We're taking heads. First, we're taking your genitals. Because you obviously don't know how to use them correctly. Cruel and unusual. I think what you've done is very cruel. Very unusual. So, comparatively, this is actually pretty sane. It's pretty nice also. It's going to be over in one day. So, no, it's not cruel. What you did is cruel. We'll be done in about like an hour, 2 hours. It's going to be the worst fucking 2 hours of your goddamn life. Your death. Then you got hell to look forward to. I might be right behind you, but at least I'll be holding your fucking dick in this hand and your head in this one. Save time of just fucking stick it in your goddamn mouth and then punch you like a goddamn football. And then jump in. Happy that you didn't get to do that to nobody else. Fuck you. Sick fucks. I was telling Mike I want to do a fucking instrumental. It's pretty fucking heavy. It's just called Fuck Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Mm. Let's hope that fucking carries up, you know? Every time it pops on something, my stomach's like, starts doing weird shit. It's fucking crazy. I don't know if it's like bunching up nerves and it's kind of relaxing them. I don't even fucking know. I've just been doing weird shit the last couple of days. I go see my doctor on the 3rd, so that's pretty cool. Unless we get this blizzard coming in and I can't even leave the house. I already missed like 2 or 3 appointments. They're gonna be like, yeah, you can't come here anymore. The fucking snow's up to here. You're having to walk. I mean, I don't know. We might get that blizzard. I don't know if I can hear it whipping out there. So, blizzards are actually pretty cool to watch. Or near blizzards, they're really cool to watch. If you got like a sturdy house and it's warm and yeah, just turn the lights out, look out the front, and because it's just like fucking blanketed, and you look over the other houses and it's almost like their house blends into their fucking front yard. There's just a little, like the driveway and then like, and it's just a little bit, it's fucking crazy. And this wind whips across it. It's just like fucking, it's polar fucking, changes the entire look of the entire place. And then it's just like gone, because if it goes over 40, over 30, 32 degrees, it just goes. But when you're walking through, it's like, I'm 98. Why is that not like melting the path as I go? It's not fair to me. I'm gonna go Republican. That's not fair to me. I know it's a fucking 50-50 compromise. That's not fair to me. That's not fair to me. Where's my fucking bonus for being so agreeable? And then, of course, the idea, I came up with the idea of compromise. Such an old-fashioned word, compromise. It's like when you premise the groceries is like all, the entire list of grocery. This fucking dude's a goddamn moron. Very wet from the standpoint of water. This guy's a fucking buffoon. And you think he's playing like... You think he's even playing chess? Just because you have the board out and you're moving the pieces doesn't mean you're playing chess. I like the horsey. That's not chess. That's not chess. Any more than going backwards is Monopoly. Fuck. Yeah, that's about drugs o'clock. So 2 hours. And I don't have time in the pain. It is exactly 7 o'clock, so, 6:59. So I'm gonna scoot on this fucking thing, go take some drugs and, chill out for a little bit. Maybe when they kick again, I'll come back and play. Maybe this time I can play the drums and they'll come through, the music will come through. That's so fucked up. It's so typical though. And I've actually played pretty well for the first couple songs. I played pretty well. I'm like, yeah, I'm locking in. Nice. Oh, that didn't go. That boondocking. I do it all the time, man. That's how I can come with jokes that fast. That's how I have to fucking tolerate this shit. I got to hear it. It sounded good. It was good practice. So yeah, let me go do my drugs and then I'll talk to you later. Love you, boo boo.